In this video, I am going to explain you the formation of negative ion, which is known as anion. The first one is called a chloride ion. Okay, how this chloride ion is formed. Now, this chlorine atom has 7 electrons in the outermost shell, so therefore it is unstable. Okay, so to become stable, what happens is it gains 1 electron. So when it gains 1 electron, 7 plus 1 becomes 8. So now chloride ion has 8 electrons in the outermost shell, so therefore it becomes stable. Now, why this chloride ion has a negative sign? Why chloride ion is written as Cl minus is because if you compare in chlorine atom, if you compare protons and electrons, they are equal. But if you compare in chloride ion, if you compare the number of protons and number of electrons, the number of electron, that is negatively charged particle, is more by 1. So that's why it's written as Cl minus. Okay, the second one is formation of oxide ion. Now, how this oxide ion is formed? Now, if you look at oxygen atom, it has 6 electrons in the outermost shell. So for this atom to become stable, it has to gain 2 electrons. So when it gains 2 electrons, now it has 8 electrons in the outermost shell, the oxide ion. So therefore, the oxide ion becomes stable. Now again, why does this oxide ion is written as O2 minus? The reason is because in case of oxygen atom, if you compare protons and electrons, they are equal. But in case of oxide ion, if you compare protons and electrons, the number of electron is more. By how much? By 2. That's why it is written as O2 minus. The third and the last one is the formation of nitride ion. This is a nitride ion. Okay, now if you look at nitrogen atom has 5 electrons in the outermost shell. Okay, so for this nitrogen atom to become stable, it has to gain 3 electrons. So when it gains 3 electrons, now the nitride ion will have 8 electrons in the outermost shell, so therefore it becomes stable. Now, why nitride ion is written as N3 minus? The reason is because if you look at nitrogen atom, it has 7 protons, 7 electrons. They are equal. But if you compare the nitride ion, the number of proton is 7, but the number of electron is 10. That means the number of electron is more by 3. So that's why nitride ion is written as N3 minus. So this was the formation of negative ion.